Hey everybody, this is Corey Salty True Floyd, and this is the Geek Report. One popular show is getting a season two. Another okay show wants to get a season two. That and apparently James Gunn is gonna make a very petty move. Plus some words of wisdom from Kevin Feige. That and more on the Geek Report.
Audio Jungle.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Corey Salty True Floyd, and this is the Geek Report. I'm here with my co-pilot, the guy in the chair, the man of mystery, Demon Engine.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Let's get into this.
Okay, where are we starting off? Okay, so Doja Cat went to this fashion premiere, and mind you, this is not the regular outfit. I actually doctored this up myself. Cause the other one, she's just in straight red, looking like one of those people who got their flesh peeled in Hellraiser. I don't know. But it's just really it's very weird, it's very bizarre.
This set is so much more pleasing to the eye.
I guess she's part of that elite club now that dresses really, really out there. Boss Logic doctored it up to make her look like Vision with Infinity Stones all over.
I just can't. It looks like some new form of STD, and it disturbs me to my core.
I'm just really mad at the one dude over her left shoulder looking like Men in Black about to memory wipe us and shit.
Please do, please do.
All right, so celebrating 100 years of Disney, they are shutting down the most infamous Splash Mountain. Now, here's a few funny things about Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain displays characters from a movie that there's a 95% chance you've never seen, called Song of the South. And that's because this movie is one of the most racist things to come out of Disney. That Disney figured out really right off the back. They were like, "Yeah, this is a bad idea." And as a matter of fact, one of Disneyland's most infamous songs comes from this movie. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. My oh my, what a wonderful day. But they let this thing rock forever. But now it's being shut down. It's going to be remodeled uh, in favor of The Princess and the Frog, which of course is this Disney's first animated black princess, which kind of just makes this all really,
Oh
really
weird.
weird.
Oh weird. Quick, quick,
It's like,
quick.
yeah, it was based off a racist
Cover up
movie.
our shame.
Now we're gonna base it off our first black princess. We're cool, right? Now, in the more bizarre news and connected connection with this, Demon Engine, next one. eBay people on eBay have been selling bottled water from Splash Mountain.
Why?
And I can only assume these are the people because this is some straight up stuff.
Why are we selling? It's
Listen,
bad enough. We had
I'm
Gamer
trying to.
Girl bathwater. Why are we selling water from Splash?
The funny thing is, I would love to see which one was worse: Bella Delphine's bathwater or Splash Mountain water.
With the great taste of racism distilled into it over 100 years, come get you a bottle of Splash Mountain.
Good lord. Meanwhile, plowing ahead.
Ugh.
Okay, so Fallout Fallout New Vegas, that studio says they still want to make another Fallout game. Now, I mean, I guess now after Fallout 76 has been so not great, I guess Fallout New Vegas looks a lot better in comparison. I mean, could it get any worse?
Will it be online?
Oh god.
That's the that's the real question.
Yeah, that is the real question. I'm not sure if I mean, I, I would give them a shot. I mean, after watching 76, I'm like, okay, clearly, I'm like, it can't. I don't think it can get any worse than that. I could
Don't
always be wrong, but
don't test fate.
I'm sorry. But remember when they announced at E3 Fallout 76 was going to have a battle royale?
Don't test fate. The world is proven. Oh, 2020 I don't think we can have worse shit than that. And it's just been back to back to back. Bangers after bangers. Don't test fate. This shit could be
Mm-mm-mm.
trash too.
If you're a Fallout fan, let us know in the comment section. If you're no, to be more accurate, if you're a new Vegas fan, let us know in the comment section by explaining why. Okay, so Hogwarts Legacy is coming out. And of course, there has been a truckload of controversy because of J.K. Rowling and her anti transgender views. And of course, the game director, Alan 2, finally made a statement. For us, it's making sure that the audience who always dreamed of having this game had the opportunity to feel welcome back, that they have a new home, and that's a good place to tell their story. If you don't want to play this game because it will be supporting J.K. Rowling, I get it. Don't take other people's joy because they really want to play this game. Because they're out here like, if you buy this, you're transphobic. It's like, no, I think they just want to play the game.
Fam, I've seen so many posts talking about, you know what, it's time to make the alphabet mafia mad. I don't even watch Hogwarts. Never even watch Harry Potter, but I'm gonna play the fuck out of Hogwarts Legacy just to make them mad. No, it's just like what is wrong with you people? Why don't
You're
y'all have
such a petty activist.
that's not me. It's some of the people that I've heard. It's just like go to fucking play the fuck out of it now since it makes them mad. I was just like, why? I
I
mean, you
just
do.
know the game looks really cool, so
All I know that apparently there's executions
yeah.
that you can do in this, and if I'm playing it, Slytherins, watch out.
I was just more impressed to see all the black hairstyles and character creation. You know how hard it is to feel seen when it comes to character creation?
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
definitely.
But, we'll see how it goes.
I'm just gonna be waiting outside, waiting at the Whomping Willow, waiting for a Slytherin to pull up before I hit that. Oh, cut off! There's gonna
Oh
be
my god.
legit gang wars in fucking Hogwarts Legacy. I see it coming.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Xbox Developer Direct had a conference and they showed off more of Redfall along with the release date of May 2nd. Now, I'm an Xbox guy. I really don't. I want to say I believe it'll come out May 2nd, but I have my doubts. When it comes out, it will be an awesome game. I just don't think it'll come out May 2nd. I
All right, we'll see.
I mean, it looks like a really fun fucking game. So I'm gonna play it regardless. But will it actually come out on the day it's supposed to? Um, I'll believe it when I see it. And that's
Everything
just,
gets pushed back now,
right. Push back like Vegeta's hairline.
nigga. You leave the prince out of this.
Okay, so Last of Us game sales went up 322% after the
God
HBO series premieres.
damn.
So apparently, if you apparently a lot of you never played the game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a
Like
lot of
I knew there was gonna be a boost in sales for the game, but not like this. I think I would love to see the comparison between what happened with Cyberpunk Edge Runners and that effect and The Last of Us.
watch after the first season. They're gonna be like next season announced and Last of Us 3 in development.
We'll see. I mean, it's awesome. It's a great game. I'm not like I can't
That was
even
a great.
deny it.
It's definitely a great game. I loved every bit of it. I'm not playing it again, but
Well,
loved every bit of it.
listen, I can understand why. I'm not trying to get down with the sickness.
Oh no, not that. It's just I have a very bad habit. Once I beat the game, that's it. I'm not. A lot of games have very low replay value for me,
All right, I'll give you that.
with the exception of Ghost of Tsushima and God of War, because I get to do my two favorite things: be a God of War, kill mongoose.
Unyielding rage.
Unyielding rage, fam. It's something about stepping up into a kit and just like, ha, bring your best, or sneaking into the kit, slaughtering the leader, and then immediately shocking everybody in the fucking.
Horrible. All right, so Kevin Feige he recently made a statement just about because everyone keeps saying that eventually the whole comic book movie thing, comic book movies will have their run. He thinks otherwise. He says there's 80 years of the most interesting, emotional, groundbreaking stories that that have been told in the Marvel comics, and it is our great privilege to be able to take what we have and adapt them. Only problem is, and I'm waiting to see how they'll expand. You kind of have everything in a family-friendly chokehold.
Yeah, release it. Release everything from the family-friendly chokehold for people to not get bored of superhero films. It's gonna take on both parts for Marvel and DC.
Which reminds me, I
Marvel
never
has to
go
get
ahead.
let loose, like get rid of that chokehold on the film shit, and DC just needs to get better when it comes to their live actions.
And here's a funny thing. Now, from the actor who played Deacon Frost from the very first Blade movie, Stephen Dorff, he recently said he was sick of Marvel's quote unquote worthless garbage. He went on to say, "How's that PG Blade movie working for you? The one that you can't get a director to stay for? Because anyone who goes in there knowing it's going to be laughed at by everyone because we already did it and made it the best. There's no Stephen Norrington out there." And I'm like, and it's like you can't really argue with him because Blade has literally been in production hell.
Hmm.
They've already went through what, another director and three writers.
You gotta let go of the reins. You gotta let it be the rated R that it's supposed to be. Let it have the blood and gore that it's supposed to be. Because why do you think it popped off the first time?
Yo, yo.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, what's up,
Hey.
Queen?
You ain't know I was here, did you?
No, I did not. I didn't see it there,
I know.
but now I see you.
Hi.
Hey,
How are
everybody, we
you?
got Queen Neek in the building.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's doing well tonight.
Everything's going good. We're just in the. Are you up to speed? What we were just talking about?
Yes and no.
Well, Kevin Feige saying that
I
there's
have no
80.
comment.
He he says that there's 80 years worth of comics to adapt, and I was interjecting with a statement from the actor who played Deacon Frost in the first Blade film, and he went on an interesting rant saying how is it trying to make that PG Blade? Don't nobody want to direct that shit, pretty much.
Because you can't. Like, Blade was introduced, like, Blade was the reason of comic book movies being what they are. Like, everybody wants to credit Robert Downey Jr., but in reality, it was a black man, Mr. Wesley Snipes,
Yeah,
and the young man who played Deacon Frost.
he
Like,
Robert Downey proved that it could be a it could be a coordinated franchise. But when it comes to comic book movies actually working, I'm gonna give it to Blade.
Blade was the proof of concept,
But
and he did it successfully at least for two movies. I'm not gonna sit there and claim that third one because
no,
no, fuck
we
that.
ain't. No, no, we're
We're
not.
just not gonna talk about it. And that fourth
Mm-mm.
one was even worse.
There was a fourth one.
Yeah, when he had to go after Dracula, or was that the third
No,
one?
that was the third one. After the third one, there
Ew.
was that weird TV show with Sticky Fingers as Blade.
I actually
Ugh.
kind of enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie, that is a guilty pleasure of mine. Don't judge
Did you
me.
just like
Uh,
Sticky Fingers?
no, I didn't find him attractive at all. Actually, I was just always a fan of Blade. You get what I'm saying?
All right, I get it. I can understand that. There was a lot of good and bad with that. Moving ahead. Thank you, Demon. James Gunn has made it very clear he is not afraid to cast Marvel actors in DC films,
Well, if their contract doesn't state anything against it, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
and I'm not.
So,
And here's the thing. I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy they're kind of giving away who's not coming back.
so
Well, Dave Bautista has been very verbal about how this is his last Guardians movie. He's done playing Drax, and with some of the advertising I've seen, I've noticed a lot of focus on Rocket Raccoon. So I think it might be Bradley Cooper's time is up as well.
ooh,
So
hmm.
I can definitely I think we spoke. I'm not sure if we've spoken this before, but I definitely would like to see Dave Bautista in DC. Um, I could see him as Doctor Hugo Strange.
We're
They got a
interested.
Doctor Strange too.
Yes, but
Lord,
his is a psychologist who Doctor Hugo Strange is a psychologist who actually figured out that Bruce Wayne is Batman,
oh shit.
and he wanted to become Batman.
Okay, all right. This, all right. Don't judge me. Don't kill me. All right.
Mm.
Don't flame me in the comments, y'all. All right. The way Dave Bautista comes off oftentimes in like his films, like he doesn't like it does. Like I don't know. And you're right. You're right, Corey. You said I need to watch a few more of his movies to see his actor's range.
Hmm.
He all like this from the roles that I have seen. He does. He doesn't come off as like very smart. And so, I mean, if he can do it, I say go for it. But
I'm
like
gonna have to
my
throw
faith is not
Queen.
there
I'm gonna
only
have to
because
throw
I said
Queen
don't
some
kill me.
scenes. I'm not gonna. No, I'm
Yeah.
not killing you. I will send you some scenes just so you can understand where I'm coming from when I say this about Dave Bautista.
Okay. All right.
'Cause-
Because again, from what I have observed, from my limited view of what I've seen from him thus far, it has not really been all that rangeful. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot
Mhm.
of the stuff that I see getting pressed for him in particular is usually some type of action, some type of comedy or satire. You get what I'm saying?
True.
So, you know, the this psychologist finding out, like figuring out that Bruce Wayne is Batman, that's more that sounds like more of a serious role. You get what I'm saying? And so
It
I'm
is
like,
a yeah.
I don't
He
have faith.
he can do serious. I never thought I could take him serious until his scene he had in Blade Runner 2049 where he was acting
Okay.
against.
No, you're right. I saw that. I saw that, and you know what? That was well done. But again,
Yeah,
there was still so much physicality
it
for
did
it
come
in
down
it.
to a physical fight, but
Yeah.
but the lead up to it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I can see it. Okay. I can see what you mean. All right. Because
I,
like for a while I didn't have faith, but you know what? With that, I have seen that, and you know what? You're right. His
plus, he's got
performance
a movie
was
coming out with
well done.
M Night Shyamalan. So
That's gonna be hit or miss. M. Night
the
Shyamalan, period, as
acting,
a
no,
director, is
the
hit or miss.
acting in his movies is good. It's the stories that fall all over the place.
True, because he usually has A-listers
Yeah.
in most of his movies, which is so irritating because it's like this could have been so great. Like Glass pissed me off.
Mm,
I was so mad,
mm,
so mad about that.
ugh.
Like you did so well with Unbreakable was even pretty good. Like
Unbreakable was great. Split was amazing.
Yes, and oh my god, Split was
Glass,
great. Glass was
Glass,
like
yo, those first two movies was like
this shit
great,
make
a
me feel like
great
do you
date,
not like
great
black people? Like do
foreplay.
you not like directing black character stories, or do you not like writing black character stories or something? Because it's like the energy, the same energy wasn't given. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? When you have a white lead,
But a
okay,
lot
you
of
have another
hype.
white lead, and now you have a black lead who pretty much is the main character to a degree,
Stairs
and
motherfuckerly.
it's I don't know, it's giving the same energy wasn't kept up. Moving right
But
along.
then again, his M. Well, we gonna just have to have a whole day about M Night.
Yeah,
But yeah, Hugh McGregor hopes for a season 2 of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I doubt it.
I'm good.
I doubt it. Sorry.
Don't get me wrong. I think that one shot series was pretty cool. But there's certain things in there I'm just like, yo, this shit is stupid. Like when he was hiding Princess Leia under a large coat, walking through a hangar filled with soldiers, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I understand stormtroopers are not the brightest, but this is clearly like this man is clearly hiding a child in this large coat. This is some Austin Powers level of bullshit. Ewan McGregor, just enjoy what it was. Just I don't see a reason for another season. I don't. Do you see a reason for another season?
Any
I
relation to the other McGregor?
I haven't
No.
even
Okay.
watched this.
One's British, the other one's Irish.
Hey, somebody could have been mixing in the lines.
No, that is a soccer fight. Trust me, it ain't. Mm-mm.
You did like a lot of people said that about a lot of other like black people with certain races or certain types of cultures and things.
No,
And
No, that's a soccer
All I'm
fight.
saying is the nuance could be there.
Okay, sure. It's not.
Okay. No, people do exist like that, where their parent, one parent is British and the other one is Irish. I've seen that.
Yeah, I mean it's not heard of, but no,
There
this
could
ain't
be a
it.
familial connection there. You don't know.
This sounds like a really bad comedy you're pitching me.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just it's
What
like all
one
I'm
what
saying is what
one's an
you're saying is
angry
you're
fighting
denying the existence
Irishman.
of people that do exist like that though, because there are people that do exist. So I mean, it could be possibility. We don't know for sure.
Yeah, an Irish and a Protestant from Europe getting along.
You never know. Shit,
Hmm.
you
You
had a
never
motherfucker who was
know.
best
Just
friends with a
sounds like
black person who was a skinhead. Like the fuck.
All right,
Can we just stop naming oddities and move on?
next
All
one.
I'm saying is it exists. That's it.
Netflix claims it has never.
Oh my god. Oh, I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this. I've been
Netflix
waiting for this.
claims it has never canceled a successful show.
The lies. All of the lies. Oh my god. Anything that is well liked, critically acclaimed, or whatever the case may be, and loved by fans. Loved by fans. The people that actually make this shit what it is. They cancel. I've already warned my friends. Any Netflix shows that I may recommend to you, don't get attached. Because I promise you, they're gonna cancel it. If you like it, they're gonna cancel. So don't get attached. Don't get invested.
Here's one of the biggest problems with Netflix. They don't advertise enough of their shows. Especially the ones that a lot of times that they put the most of work into.
Not to mention, how about the fact that y'all will sit there and put spoilers in the goddamn previews?
Oh
When you
god, yeah.
hover over a fucking show or a movie or whatever the fuck, you out here like just telling the story. Goddamn. Play the goddamn what do you call it? The goddamn trailers. Just play the trailer. That's it. Like I don't give a fuck if I'm 3 episodes, 4 episodes, five seasons and 7 episodes in, bitch. You don't have to play the preview of what the fuck is happening in the goddamn episode. Play the
I
goddamn
agree.
trailer. Cause when you spoil that shit, people don't want to watch. You wonder
I-
why motherfuckers is borrowing people's accounts and shit. Hello.
which y'all originally said was perfectly fine.
Now y'all want to make more money and shit because y'all want to sit there and put a but like y'all want some bullshit.
But seriously, Netflix's biggest problem is they don't advertise. They don't advertise properly because there have been several good first season shows that were never properly advertised. And
Oktoberfest. No, I'm sorry, October Faction.
yeah,
Excuse me.
hey, October Faction was definitely one of them. Daybreak was another one. I still am so upset with Daybreak because the very next day I put out a great review for the show. Just an hour after it was up, it was
Cannon
canceled.
Busters. Damn, Corey. That hurts. That's
It's
hurtful.
listen. I like Deshaun Thomas. I do. There was some great stuff in Cannon Busters, but there was also some bullshit in Cannon Busters. But I do like the character Philly the Kid.
No, don't just throw that say it's some bullshit or whatever and not elaborate on that. Explain what the fuck you mean. You're
We
you're you're
we still
you're inadvertently being kind of dickish in a non-specific way towards a black man, a black creator
no. I
who
again I love Deshaun Thomas, but
So
there was
explain the
literally
bullshit. Please explain the bullshit then. Don't just throw a blanket word out there or whatever the fuck, because this shit goes out to people and shit. Explain what you mean. You're creating a narrative here. So be
okay.
specific.
At the end of the day, the first season came off like a very long trailer to what the story was really going to be about. And that's what and that's what set a lot of people off. That's why that's why a lot of blurs don't talk about Cannon Busters, because they like the premise, but then at the end of the first season they were like, so now this is the story. So all of this was just, this whole first season was just a complete introduction. Like a lot of people weren't feeling that. Plus,
Guess who
so
did that? Guess who did that too?
hold on.
The niggas that
Plus
made Mortal Kombat, the new
that
one.
shit, and that shit was horrible. The new Mortal Kombat was straight cheeks. It had one decent fight scene in it, and that's because the two guys in it fought 3 different times in the Raid movies. That Mortal Kombat at the end of the day was horrible.
Dog water. Filth. Disgusting. Trash.
I kept
Do
seeing
not press
reports
F.
about people saying it was so great.
No.
Yeah, they were also sniffing their own ass, because I said I waited on hand and knee waiting for that movie to come out, and as soon as it came out, as soon as it was done, I was just like, yo, this is shit.
All the advertisement, almost all the advertisement pointed towards Scorpion versus Sub Zero, which
That's because
wasn't
that's the
even a
only good
thing.
fight.
Wasn't even a thing until towards the end of the movie for a few minutes.
You had that weird Steve Harvey face, tink tink arm dude.
Polo Tink Tink.
I mean, like I could go in, but we got more Geek Report to go through. Steven Spielberg says that The Dark Knight would have received a Best Picture nomination if it was made today. And if you go back, this is, a lot of people did want The Dark Knight to be at least nominated, but it wasn't back then, because of course comic book movies back then, and I still think for the most part now, are still frowned upon in a lot of the circles. But there are a lot more younger people in the Academy voting. So yeah, I could you could have seen The Dark Knight if it was done now. I'm just also glad to hear Steven Spielberg stop hating on comic book movies, because he was definitely part of the old hater society. Violent Night, which was surprisingly it was surprisingly fun and really violent. Apparently they're gonna be getting a sequel. So David Arbor couldn't cut it as Hellboy, but apparently as a violent ass Santa Claus, it all works out. Go figure. Either way, as long as he's wearing red.
Basically, I've never watched it. I have to watch the first one.
Yeah, check it out. It's fun. All right, so Titans and Doom Patrol are both getting canceled at the end of their respective seasons, and apparently this precedes the new DC leadership, at least according to James Gunn. Now, just because James Gunn is stepping in, I could have already seen these guys were on their way out, even though definitely when it comes to Doom Patrol is something that would definitely be in James Gunn's wheelhouse. Titans, not so much. But either way, I think both shows did a fantastic job. Titans came out looking like shit, but then turned to sugar. And Brendan Fraser's career revival, I think a lot of credit needs to go to Doom Patrol because he plays Robot Man, and I don't think a lot of people want to give him credit for that. And side note, congratulations to Brendan Fraser. He got nominated for The Whale, and of course, larger ups to Angela Bassett being nominated for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Epa!
She just better get an Oscar this year. I'm not kidding. Like
Nico,
her
don't make any
performance,
Molotov cocktails.
her performance in Black Panther, Forever, Wakanda Forever. No, like she just better get an Oscar this time, okay? Sis is overdue. You hear me?
Oh, I
Sis
concur.
is overdue. Like for real. Give that woman her flowers and stop playing with her. Like for real. I'm dead ass. I don't give a fuck who got a problem with it either. You can
Okay.
suck every dick as far as I'm concerned. That woman deserved Oscar, has been deserved an Oscar since she did Love. What's Love got to do with it?
Facts.
Like she has been overlooked constantly. Give her goddamn flowers.
All right. Moving along. Adult Swim. One of the reasons people think that Rick and Morty will definitely survive with the departure of Justin Roiland is one of the overall themes of the show itself, which is nihilism. Nihilism meaning the rejection of all religious and moral principles and the belief that life is meaningless. So, in that spirit alone, they believe that the show will be fine. They can easily
Um,
they can find voice actor replacements.
uh, I don't know. I
What?
don't.
Yes, I feel like this dreaming kind of big, but okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause it's like that's what you think. Ew.
I mean, one of the creators of the show is still there, and he's Dan Harmon is quite competent. He was the guy that literally made Community, and then they tried to take Community away from him. Then they had to give
Listen,
it back to
I'm
him.
not, I'm not doubting anyone else, but what I'm saying is, without the star of the show, kind of hard to bring the show to life.
I don't know. Voice actors
If
tend to
if they plan to do voice match, fine, it'll work. However, if they're not doing voice match and they think they're just gonna change the voice of Rick, and people are
no.
still gonna want to tune in of
Yeah,
Rick and Morty, like I don't really see it.
yeah. That will not fly. Them
But
trying
that's
to
what
like,
I'm saying.
but
Like if
it's
they, it's like I said. Oh, I had a conversation about this earlier this week about this. So like what they could do, and one of the things that they probably already may be in the works of doing, is because they have so many episodes of his voice already. They have all the recordings of what this motherfucker sounds like. They may create a AI or whatever of his voice and use that to replace them. That way they don't even have to hire an actor. It's in house.
they still
And
have
then
to.
you
They
can
would
do
still have to pay him.
sure, maybe they might have to pay him depending on
No,
what he signed as far as the contract. Well, you don't know what his contract states
that's why Adult
with
Swim said
Cartoon
they
Network.
cut all ties.
Well, I don't
All
know.
ties.
Then they might
So
have to bring in an actor, but either
that
way,
trust me,
if you cutting, well, here's the thing: cutting all ties meaning you are going to replace the voice actor, the voice, which means it's not gonna sound like Rick anymore.
we can't say that. There's been plenty of times. There have been plenty of times where voice actors have been switched out and folks could notice. There's been a few times Batman was not voiced by Kevin Conroy, and people didn't know that.
I've seen quite a few alone on TikTok that got the Rick and Morty voice now. They either have one or the other. Some of them have both.
I feel like it's gonna end up being two different people.
Most likely.
Hmm. But it would like,
It's
but
gonna
if
be two different people. That way they can pay them combined 1/3 of his his song.
mm, wow,
Yep.
that
Yep. Yep.
oh shit, that's funny.
But look who you get to be.
That's
Look who you
funny,
get
but
to
it's
replace.
sad.
Look who you get to be the icon,
Right.
Rick, and and we pay you pennies. Does that sound
Yep.
good?
Because that is exactly how they do them in the business.
Bubba
That is
lubba dub
exactly
dub.
how they do them in the business.
Just think you'll be tied to Rick. Think of all the exposure you'll be paid.
Oh,
Wow, that's fucked up.
that. But is he lying?
No, he's not.
No lies told, my man.
It's fucked up.
It is fucked up, but it's true.
Oh,
Right.
I'm sorry. I might have sent that twice. Oh, yeah. The Simpsons have been renewed to 2025,
Let it die.
and they will pass 800 episodes.
Let it die. Fuck y'all. One Piece did it first.
Uh, I mean, I guess sure.
Look, cause I'm tired of the Simpsons did it first shit, and I'm tired of the Simpsons as a whole. Just let. It's okay to let
Why
IPs
you being
die.
why you being such a hater, Mook? Why what is your vendetta against the Simpsons? What did they do to you?
I'm just tired of all of
They
it.
stopped being funny after season 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
oh.
like
It's not,
the first 10 years of the Simpsons is the funniest block of the Simpsons. Period.
I mean, sure, but like eventually it was just entertainment. It turned into just entertainment. Not
then
necessarily comedy, but entertainment.
it
Okay, I see what you're doing there. Okay,
just
okay.
let it die. Too much shit keeps either getting renewed or rebooted in some type of way, and just stop
These
it. Throw
yo
out some new IPs.
these voice actors are making hell of bank.
Yo, I never seen a more steady job for
Like the
the
voice of
new.
Homer, I think he literally makes a couple $100 a word. Damn, 2025? Good lord. Like they came out the year I was born. Oh my god.
What year were you born?
84.
Dang. I'm sorry.
You know what? They might not equate. What year did The Simpsons premiere?
Oh, shit.
Oh, 1989. Okay.
Damn,
I'm
you older than the Simpsons? That's wild.
shut the fuck up. Next clip, please. Naughty Dog says they are done with Uncharted. Pardon me if I put up my air quotes because they say they're done, but I don't believe it. Not by like eventually they're gonna try something new, a different a new IP, and if that shit crashes and burns, they'll be like, up, time to break out old reliable.
Damn.
It's like, come on, come on, Tomb Raider with a penis.
Basically.
Mm. just want to bask, just gonna bask in her greatness. I really hope Angela Bassett wins. I really do.
She just better get her goddamn Oscar. Y'all, like, I'm not playing. Like, no, something needs to happen to the Oscars if this woman does not get her Oscar, because guess what? At that point, no, the Academy is officially racist. You're anti-black. If she don't win, y'all anti-black. I mean, we've been knew y'all was anti-black, but this absolutely proves it.
Mm.
It's science at that point. It's a scientific fact.
All right. Can't argue that.
Not at all.
Okay, Glass Onion reportedly breaks the record for the most streamed movie in 1 week. I'm not gonna lie. It's a great fucking movie. It's 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 perfect. Like it's it kind of bothers me that it's that great. I don't I like movies that have some sort of flaw.
Or else, how
Yes, I
can you
gotta
be
check
your
that out.
name?
Where is that streaming?
How can you be
Netflix.
something?
Oh, another interesting movie with Dave Bautista.
And we've come full circle.
But big shout out to Janelle Monáe, of course. Absolutely killed it. And Daniel Craig looks like he's having more fun with those movies than he did being Bond. And lo and behold, we're at the finish line. Good timing, good time too. All right, Queen Neat. So, can Cannon Busters, that was a big issue. Plus, there's a lot like the 3D animation to the 2D animation was not great. First off, that whole balancing act is
Did
messed
he
up
or
in
did he
general.
not try to like get this series off the ground using Kickstarter?
Yes, I'm
So do you know how expensive that shit is and how
yes,
much it gets?
yes.
So
I understand that. I do. I'm not I'm not talking about the process. I'm really focusing on what the results were. Because there's a lot of really flawed animation that I still enjoy. Like shit. Hell of a Boss has a shitload of flawed animation. A shitload of it. But when it's time to focus on particular scenes, the scenes come out flawlessly. So,
yeah,
a couple action sequences of Cannon Busters had lag in them.
I guess. Your opinion.
I'm looking for, I want to know what his next project is.
I want to know if the people going to ever get those art books they were promised.
Oh, uh,
Yeah, that's an important question right there.
ooh, uh, mm, uh, that I ain't touching that. Not touching that at all. I forgot. I thought that was actually resolved.
There's still people that don't got them books.
Damn, that sucks. But anywho, we want to, that's it for the Geek Report this week. We hope you guys enjoyed that. It's always a pleasure to have Queen Neek here, and of course, it's always great to have Demon Engine. And more importantly, it was so great to have you here with us today. We hope that you are subscribed. If not, why not hit that button and then hit that bell so you get updated with all of our Amerime Media madness, especially with our weekly Geek Report. So I guess we'll be seeing you next time. Everybody, say what you're doing. Say where they can find you.
You can find me at queennick.art on IG. You can go to queennick. You can go to Starks Incorporated to see some of my art shit. Follow me on all social media platforms, queennick.art or either queennick art, Twitch, all that good stuff. I'll probably be playing stuff and whatnot, streaming my 3D modeling and things of that nature as well. So yeah, enjoy.
You can find me on Demon Engine everything and on Amerime Facebook and YouTube. I'll be streaming daily now. So yeah.
And I'm mainly behind the scenes in a lot of the Amerime Media social media. So please be sure to follow Amerime Media. Same thing across all platforms. AMERIMEMEDIA. We will see you around. Be well.
Peace.